Heyo everybody, Haku here with my reaction for Boku no Hero Academia Chapter 238, and I am insanely excited because this arc has just been amazing so far in general. So yeah, I'm super excited to get into and read this week's chapter. So not really much intro needed, let's just read. We see what we saw at the end of last week, Shigaraki getting ready to crumble that hand. I don't need these. He's finally been liberated from the hand that bound him. And he thinks of his father. He takes the one from his face and crushes it anymore. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Oh, I'm so excited. It's been so good lately. Stress 100%. Look at this freaking man's. And yet. Oh shit. And we see the crumbling. What the hell does he just... Everything looks like it's crumbling out away. We see Gigantomachia there. Apocrypha and Dabi. I think that's... I'm not sure. Is this the defeat of Redestro? Yeah, that's his hair. And it looks just like he's sinking into the smoke, really. And now we see Shigaraki coming out. If I destroy it before you take a full swing, it's really nothing special. Man, he's all jacked up. But he's smiling. So good. I like the way that Horikoshi's been doing these panels with a lot of, like, Shigaraki's clothing is like this dark, tattered look, and then instead of putting detail in his hair, he's just leaving his hair white. I really like the panels that Horikoshi's been doing like that recently. And now we see Redestro looking on. You're just big, that's all. But I get it. It's fun to destroy everything you hate without a trace, isn't it? My power is a means to an end. It exists to liberate the masses, to carry out Destro's will. And we hear a beep from his pocket. To carry out Destro's will. Is it fear? No, that cannot be. I can change even fear into power. So why? You look a little uncomfortable, Redestro. Rikia? He thinks Rikia. Okay, never mind. We've been living in hiding for generations. You're the one who fulfilled Destro's will. Okay, so we're getting some little bit of backstory there. You will accomplish what he could not. Why is my stress fading away? Oh. Detonarat produced stress amplifying steel armored machine. Crestro? Alright. 150%. Yeah? Says Shigaraki. That's pretty cool. And now we see Gigantomachia just powering through buildings and sending people flying. Ow, ow, you're hurting my arms. And Twice is yelling at one of his clones carrying him. And we have the two carrying the two togas. Don't get too close, you hear? He hasn't noticed us yet. It's good that he's drawing the Liberation Army away, but it's too one-sided. We need to regroup with everyone while we still have a chance. Why do you have to wake up early now, of all times? If we clash with him now, the League's done for. Says, Compress. Man, I was just about to burn that ice asshole to a crisp, too, says Dabi. Doctor, you're listening, aren't you? Warp us, please. Maki is just too much. We're all gonna die. You're trying to get my little John killed. Huh? Every time John uses his transport ability, he gets tonsillitis. Oh, talking about the Nomu. The hell do I care? Give him a lozenge or something, says Compress. And you're totally lying anyway. You've been using it like crazy up to now. I've no desire to work with people who were careless enough to reveal their hideout to the enemy. Shake off the Liberation Army's mark on you, and try again. Are you really okay with leaving Shigaraki to die? He's all-for-one successor, isn't he? That's exactly why I needed to drive him into a corner. And now, looks like we're seeing Apocrypha rushing in toward Machia. While crossing superpowers with the League, the one thing you should be most careful of is Dabi's wide-area flamethrower attacks. Apocrypha, you are the cornerstone of the Liberation Army. I'm sorry, Redestro. I made you worry about me. We have all of this ice coming in. And he just gets slapped away. Backhanded. What is that thing? We must protect Redestro. And we're seeing Hanabata again, finally. Lord Apocrypha. And then Spinner's going in. Master's successor. Alright. Liberation from oppression. Free use of superpowers is a natural human 150%, eh? After enduring pain and awakening, it's almost as if he, kinda like that whole plus ultra thing, he says. It's as if he's been liberated from everything. I see. The throbbing in my chest was loyalty, faith. One single strike destroyed it and rewrote it all. Again, I feel like I was saying, I feel like the Liberation Army could work for the League of Villains, and it almost seems like that's going to happen, because it seems like he actually is just, Redestro is at this point just being like, oh shit, I respect he's falling in love with him. He's falling in love with Shigaraki. So is he going to be like, okay, now you have all of my cool inventions, you have all of Hanabata's political influence, all of Curious, who I am hoping survives influence in the media, because really, again, dying from fall damage in Boku no Hero Academia, where people are getting put through buildings, is a bit of a lame way to go. You get sort of all of this on your side, and it would be interesting seeing sort of the rivalry between Dabi and Apocrypha develop further if they were to join the League. So honestly, I think that might be where this is leading. I think it's leading actually to, I mean, obviously the Liberation Army is going to be defeated, but in addition to that, they could end up joining. Now, another thing that could happen is we have Gigantomachia coming in. I kind of feel like at this point, Shigaraki needs to solo Gigantomachia, but maybe not. Maybe instead of soloing Gigantomachia, he gets all of the members of the League of Villains, but also the Liberation Army members to team up with him to take down Gigantomachia. So that could be the way it goes. But yeah, either way, this was really great as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of this week's chapter, what you thought of my first thoughts and reactions. Subscribe for more Boku no Hero Academia, much more on the channel. And if you want a link to the Discord server, just ask and I can give you a link to it. If you want to help support the channel on Patreon, there will be a link in the description. And yeah, that's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.